I'm Louie, and like I hate doing open mics without having a microphone because I feel like Ricky Bobby, like what do I do with my hands? And yeah, so this like Korean missile crisis is giant in the news, and like I have the easiest solution. We just tell Fisher Price to stop selling Korean missiles. Like it's really easy. It's a toy company, and yeah. And like I'm not concerned, and people are like, "Oh, we don't have to worry because if a missile gets launched, it'll get shot out of the sky within seconds." I'm like, no. Like I look at it from the more manufacturing point of view. Like, have you ever bought anything from Korea? Like the packaging lasts longer than the product itself. And yeah, like I'm a poor college student, so I do all my shopping at Salvation Army, and I made an interesting observation. Like they have every form of clothing, from like leather trench coats to like children's underwear. It's like a serial killer's closet. And yeah, I grew up in the suburbs, and now I live in Detroit, and my view on things have completely changed. Like the biathlon, and the Olympics. I used to think like, all right, that's a really respectable like combination of cross-country skiing and marksmanship, where they have like the finest equipment. Now that I live in Detroit, like that's the gayest shit I've ever seen. Like, if you could put the gayest sports and put them together, it would be the biathlon. So I want to propose like alternative sport, or just like alternative, the same concept except apply at Detroit settings. So I just want to be like, all right, first event, steel bike, transportation. All right, second piece. Go find a burner, because you're not gonna get like a really nice handmade rifle by any like government agency. The last part, if you've ever seen it, is line up and like snow-covered mountaintop, and they just pop a shot one at a time, just like right at a really pristine bullseye. Like fuck that. The Detroit Virgin are like, all right, if you can murk those Crips over at the marathon, you've got it. And yeah, so I'm a student, and it's so hard with distractions, especially Facebook. Like, that's the worst. Like, whenever I'm studying, I catch myself on Facebook, I feel like a junkie that just relapsed. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I've come so far. And yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I went to my first high school party, like, since being a college student. And that was a really sobering experience. And I was out in Ann Arbor, and my friend's like, yo, man, it's gonna be really hype. It's gonna be kegs, and it's at a really nice place, so I get there. And the age brackets from like 15 to 20. It was like Pedo World if they had a party. And yeah, I get there, I'm walking around, and it's just so unsettling being around that many minors at once, because I can't do shit if someone tries to engage me in a fight. I go, look, kids like, yo man, watch yourself. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, yo dog, better watch it, or whoop your ass and fuck your 15-year-old girlfriend. Like, I can't do that. That's completely uncalled for. And even if I do fight like a little kid, I'll just be known as the guy who fucks up more minors than the Black Lung. Any minors in here? And yeah, like there's some businesses that are next to each other, cater to each other. It's like indoor soccer field and a sporting goods store. Like I saw a really bizarre niche in Southfield, and I just figured out like what demographic it would apply to. It was a Once Upon a Child, which is the worst name for a children's store ever. It's like 2 words away from being called Petter World. And they sell like cribs and infant clothes and everything. But it's wedged in a strip mall between a liquor store and a tattoo artist. So yeah, children's store in between a tattoo artist and a liquor store. It's like a one-stop shop for single moms. Oh, don't owe me, owe $2 well drinks. Yeah, I listen to a lot of hip hop, and like one of the songs I've listened to a lot is like I'll Go There Everything. So I pop them out, I'm sweating. Woo! Pop them out, I'm sweating. Woo! I like to just take the same lyrics except try with someone else's voice. So like I'm pretty sure he's done this. I can't verify it, but Bill Clinton singing that song, just I pop them out, I'm sweating. Woo! Yeah, and if you don't know what Molly is, it's ecstasy, and it's like a more popular drug with our generation, especially with the EDM crowd. It's electric dance movement, so techno, or kind of like older rave scene. And like I really want to see when this generation gets old and they have to have the birds and the bees talk with their kids. And they're just, when they start off, they're going to try to like sugarcoat, just be like, okay, now when you grow up, you're going to go to a magical music festival, wonderful music and lots of people, and there's going to be lots of candy with your favorite cartoon characters on them. And at this festival, there's going to be lots of princesses that want to do a lot of things with you. Like, I could just see them just like, dude, fuck, I don't want to be my parents. I'm not going to sugarcoat. It's like, all right, now, when you're sweating your ass off in Molly, it's gonna be hard to get it's gonna be impossible to get hard. So make sure this girl's sucking until you get hard enough to fuck spots that she never knew she had. Like I can just wait until they have the conversation. And yeah, like something I can't see is like how white people can put up working at a restaurant called Cracker Barrel. Like I would never be able to do it. And yeah, finishing up. You know, every state has their like weird laws, like you can't drink beer out of a bucket on the sidewalk, or something like that. Apparently in Virginia, there's a law that you can't have sex with the lights on. Yeah, you can't fornicate with the lights on. Like, I was thinking about, I'm like, have you ever met anyone from Virginia? It's a good law. All right, that's my son, and have a great night.